welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Janelle, and today I want to talk about how we can manifest fame, specifically by living in the end. Before we get into it, join my Facebook group where we help each other manifest. We tell each other crazy manifestation stories, and we do live Q&A sessions. You can also come find me for personal coaching via Zoom sessions or emails. You can also check out all of my social media accounts and my merch, of course. Now, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so whenever I film videos on how to manifest fame, it's a little bit awkward because I'm not like super famous. I do have 100,000 followers on TikTok now, which I am super grateful and thankful for, by the way. And I think that the fact that I've been living in the end has really helped me manifest this. So I want to talk to you guys about how I did it. And we're also going to talk about like the psychology of becoming famous, because I am a psychology major, so I do love to talk about psychology as well when I teach manifestation. So this is actually not the first video that I filmed on how to manifest fame. The very first video that I posted on YouTube titled Manifest Fame, I think it was literally just called Manifest Fame. I wasn't famous at all at the time. I mean, keep in mind, I hope that we're keeping in mind that I don't think I'm famous now, but I'm like more famous than I used to be. So just to put it in simple terms so that I can get straight to the point, I'm just going to pretend that I am famous. So when I posted my first video on how to manifest fame, I didn't have a lot of followers or subscribers at the time. I also wasn't getting a lot of views. And I remember taking a screenshot of my like YouTube home feed and making a TikTok with that screenshot in the back of me, like, you know, like that little like green screen effect on TikTok that you can use for videos. And I remember telling my TikTok followers to go watch that YouTube video of mine. Now I probably had like, I don't know, like I think I had 15,000 TikTok followers at the time, but I only had like, I don't know, 1,000 YouTube subscribers, maybe not even. So naturally my YouTube videos weren't getting like a lot of views. And I remember some people commented, it's always the accounts that don't even follow me that talk the most shit. But anyways, some accounts that weren't even following me commented, how about you achieve fame before trying to tell people how to manifest fame? And I was like, fuck you. Like, that's one thing that I really wanted to bring up, because ever since the beginning, I've had this like fuck you attitude where I haven't allowed anyone to tell me shit. That's one way by which I was living in the end and pretending that I already had fame and clout. Another thing that I've been doing more recently in order to live in the end of like trying to manifest being famous is that I've tried to become a little bit more mysterious. I'm creating this aura of like appearing to be larger than life. So I've been trying to be more exclusive and more mysterious. I don't live in Ottawa anymore. Did you know that? Probably not, because I only told like 3 people that I was leaving. And the reason why I'm doing this is that, do you guys know what Beyonce is doing right now? I don't. So why should you know what I'm doing right now? And you guys might say, oh my God, Janelle, you're comparing yourself to Beyonce, like you're delusional, you're a narcissist. I'm living in the end. Another thing I want to touch on for this video, since I'm teaching you guys how to live in the end of pretending to already be famous so that you can manifest it, is that I can't remember if I ever told you guys this. I don't think I have, but I was speaking to my phone camera for about a year before I even posted my first YouTube video. Why? Because I was practicing speaking to the camera. You guys might think that I look so comfortable speaking to the camera. Yeah, that's not a coincidence. I practiced a long time before I even started posting my videos. That was a form of me living in the end, because I was practicing talking to the camera. So I was getting into that habit, and by getting into that habit, I was living in the end of what it's like to be a YouTuber. A huge part of being a YouTuber is speaking to a camera. This might be obvious to some of you, but for a large chunk of you, I'm sure that you see YouTubers and you see TikTokers and you see the end result, like you see their content, but you don't realize, like you're not visualizing it from a first person point of view. Like you're not realizing that they're speaking to a camera. Like you're not realizing that they're doing their makeup, sitting down, like putting on an outfit, sitting down, taking the ring light, and like speaking to a camera for like 10-20 minutes and pretending that they're speaking to a friend or something. Like there is so much that goes into it. And by just literally just by speaking to my phone camera, I was practicing the art of living in the end, of being famous, of being a content creator, of having clout, okay? So I want you guys to comment down below. I am already famous. I am already famous. That's it. That's what living in the end is. I am already famous. Now, you guys might think that I'm a narcissist. In a lot of ways, I think that that's kind of working for me. I know that I'm a good person, and I know that I do my best to help people. And is it for narcissistic reasons? Maybe, but like, it's better than just sitting at home, sitting on your ass and posting things on your Instagram story with hashtags. Like, doing that doesn't make me feel like a good person. Helping people and running a business that improves people's lives is what makes me feel like a good person. So who cares, even if I'm doing this for narcissistic reasons? Who cares? I'm also doing it for money, just for full transparency. I also want to touch a little bit on the importance of not caring what people think of you, because that's huge when it comes to being in the spotlight and being in the public eye. So this is actually not my first time having a YouTube channel. It's actually my second time having a YouTube channel. The reason why I decided to delete my initial YouTube channel, I didn't actually delete it, I just deleted my videos. But it's because at the time, it was like 4 years ago actually, but there came a time where I made the decision that I didn't want to close doors for myself. I was in my first year in university, and I was like, well, if I know that I want to become a psychologist, maybe it's not a good idea to be a YouTuber. What if I post something that one of my future employers doesn't like? And so that was that. But now that I'm graduated from psychology, I will be getting my master's degree, but I don't know if I want to actually ever practice as a psychologist ever, because I do have this platform now. And I love to talk about manifestation just as much as I enjoy talking about psychology. It's like my two passions in life. And if I can do this and be my own boss and work from home and help people and charge what I want to charge for my services, I don't see why I would want to be a therapist with rigid guidelines to follow and rules to abide to. That's one thing. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a tangent right now, but I've also come to the realization that there is no bigger closing of a door than caring what people think of you. The other day, like literally like 4 months ago, I posted a TikTok and I was talking about the fact that I had manifested a text from my SP. And there was a girl who commented, oh my God, what if he sees this? The thing is, every time that I post something on the internet, a YouTube video, a TikTok, anything, I'm always launching affirmations in my mind that people are going to receive it well, and that if a guy that I'm talking to or seeing, or just a guy that I'm interested in sees it, he's going to think it's like the sexiest thing ever. I am always launching those affirmations in my mind because I decided to go for my goals instead of wondering, what if my future employer doesn't like that? What if my future boyfriend doesn't like that? What if my future husband doesn't like that? I was scared of doors closing, and that closed even more doors for me. If you're going to manifest being famous, you have to go all the way. You can't like just slightly dip a toe in. Like, it's either all in or all out. I can't think of any bigger door closing than caring what people think of you, to the point where you don't even go after your goals, you don't even start your business, you don't even think outside the box. We all have our own definition of success, right? We all have our own meaning of success, which brings me to the last thing I want to touch on for this video, which is that take this one not with a grain of salt, but be careful. I personally don't believe in plan Bs in life. I don't believe in plan Bs. I'm just doing my YouTube channel, my TikTok account, and my business. And I am going all out. I've never wanted anything as much as I want this right now. And some of you might think that I'm crazy, like, oh my God, you're taking such a risk. I'm just not anxious. I'm just not scared. I don't know what to tell you, I'm just not scared. This is the epitome, you guys are witnessing the epitome of living in the end. I've reached a point in my life where I'm like, I don't care. But not I don't care in a way where I'm not going to try. I don't care in a way that I'm going to try and go all out. Have you guys ever read not the Art of Seduction? Have you guys ever read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck? Do you guys remember in one of the first, I think it was the first chapter, he said that he was homeless and he had to sleep on a friend's couch or something like that. and he had like $40 in his bank account. And the best thing about hitting rock bottom is that you have nowhere to go but up and put in the work and do what needs to get done. That's kind of me right now. Kinda. I'm not really at rock bottom, but I'm doing what needs to be done. And I certainly don't have a plan B. Like, I'm forcing myself to act as if this was the only option. I'm going for it and no one can stop me. And yeah, I hope that this inspires you guys in some way. I think that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video or if you found it helpful. Share with anyone you think would enjoy it, and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you never miss an update. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.